not a dancing video. Let's get that. I feel like I'm at school or something. I'm being told before we do. Okay. Welcome to the journal entry for today, which is February 19th, Thursday, 2026. Time of day is 23:53 hours. Today's day. First half. To maybe 3/4 almost. No, not quite. Maybe 5/8 of the day was very stressful for many reasons. I'll get into maybe a couple of them, and keep in mind there's still others that I'm not saying, but anyway. I don't usually get much sleep. I don't need much to, get by through the day. Minimum, like 4, I can go do it 2 to 4, but I'm very cranky and miserable and fucking it sucks. But if you gotta do it, you gotta do it, or no sleep. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I didn't get my 4 hours of sleep last night. I would have. But I was awakened by an electric fucking saw or something. And I go to the window and I look out and I see the people across the street and down a house or two. Has a whole fucking jerk off fucking tree cutting fucking noise making extraordinaire fucking disaster across the street, taking up like half the block with blocking, and they had the fucking crane thing, and they had the fucking a chipper maybe from the 1940s or something. They had to like power it up with air and shit for real loud before it would even start. And they did a shitload of work in this fucking house, man. And it was so loud, and it's just something about me with noise and certain noises and things, and this was one of them. That went right up and went right into my spine and challenged me all day until it stops to not fucking explode or kill them or something. I literally wish death upon them so many times I can't even count. I was wishing for the thing to fall. So, and it didn't stop all day. So I had these other problems I'm dealing with, and on top of it, I had the, 60 a minute, almost an hour noise that I cannot tune out for some reason. Probably because I don't know, but fuck that noise, man. And the fact that I only was sleeping for about maybe 2.5 hours before it fucking woke me up. Doesn't matter, I'll tell you that. But what are you gonna do? Moan and piss. I certainly did. I have to keep everything inside. I kept looking at them out the window, definitely thinking the slingshot, the fucking wrist rocket. I have 2 of them, but they're down here somewhere. I was definitely thinking that, random shot, high, come down. I'm not killing anybody or anything. Just fuck out of here, or their windows. I don't know. So, but I ended up finally getting, closure or achievement on the thing that was giving me a problem today, and since yesterday as well. So 36 hours. It was specific problem. And that got taken care of, and that's good. And then in a matter of like a half an hour or so, a few other things fell into place, and I was feeling calmer again, and more just focusing back in track. I was really out for a little while, a couple hours, and it's because that fucking noise. If it wasn't for that noise, I would have been all right. And I put my headphones on, but they were dead because I didn't put them on the thing last night and charge them. So that was that. I'm going to read some shorts tonight after I'm done with this, and I am going to read them here first. A couple of reasons. One, to put them in my journal entry in the video, because I know everyone's dying to hear them, right? And for me, my thing of working on their book idea. This time I was just writing pieces, but so I'm going to only do 3 tonight on shorts, but I'm going to read them here and see how they feel, and that's what I'm going to do. Again, and these are all things of different pieces and stuff that I've written collectively all the way from 1993 till now. All right, here's the first one. I'm going to read shorts. This is from the 90s, definitely, I remember it. I must constantly try to understand myself, ... There is much to be done. Not a fucking second can be wasted. Not a dollar. Nothing should be wasted. I must learn everything about myself from myself, or I will never stand a chance in this life. No more self-destruction or self-deception, only self-construction, and the discipline of an iron wall, and the pain of someone being ripped in half. All right, next one I'm going to read tonight. Do what you have to do, ... Tune them out. Turn them out. Punch them out. Walk away. Walk inside. That's where all the magic is. True power is the power to discipline yourself to actually do what you tell yourself to do. No matter how hard, you don't vary, you don't sway, you don't slouch. When you see them, don't look at them, ignore them, stare straight through them. You don't do anything against yourself. You don't shrink from confrontation. You look for it. You must not let yourself get watered down by weakness and pleasure seeking. 2. All right, this is one I've read many times, so I need to practice that one again. Let me try this one here. This one's not rewritten, but maybe I can get away with it. I always know what's right when it comes to me. I have learned to live without breathing, and that gives me an edge on many things. I will always rise up. I will always pull myself together. I will never trust any of them ever again. They will not waste my time anymore. I have been planning and preparing long before. Each day is a new silent battle. Some days I fight them. Other days I fight myself. You see, Wars are won on battles, and battles are lost when worrying about the war. I say, drop the... Can't read my fucking writing, man. Drop the worry, because the essence of life is struggle, and its goal is domination. Therefore, the reality of life is war. It's wartime. It's good, but it needs to be polished. It's fucked. I got some holes in it. All right, a couple more maybe. Perhaps. Possibly. Sometimes I feel like a dead body or a shark. ... When people talk to me, they think I'm being a jerk, but I'm not. I'm just being. You see, when one is filled with self-hatred and is in contempt of life, one cannot do anything beneficial for others. I can't seem to handle affection, love, or friendship. All three confuse, frustrate, and destabilize me. However, I understand the language of brick walls perfectly fucking clear, though. The last one. Does not play... Blah, blah, blah. Try again. Slow down, boy. Does not play well with others. Oh, let me try to say that again. Does not play well with others. ... Doesn't want to. Does not trust others. Thinks the worst always. Sees the end at the beginning. They push me too far, too often. It makes me want to pick them up and throw them against the wall. Hard. They think they know me. They think they are smarter and better than me. Afraid of their own shadows is what they are. Oxygen thieves who think they matter. They are cheap plastic people who do nothing except sit on the sidelines, gossip, lie, and seek pleasure. They're shallow and weak, spineless cowards that do not possess a single ounce of honesty or integrity. Just paralyzed fear victims heading straight for the big coma. Notice I'm never amongst you. That's a good one. All right, sorry. All right, before I hang up here on my journal entry, I want to just pay homage first to God and for the beautiful spring and summer is coming. You know, I feel, I don't know. The changing of the seasons to me are every year like fucking in-depth fucking deals, like, you know, because I watch for them so closely. So I'm always trying to get to the next season for whatever. And one, definitely winter. One, to leave the coats and the jackets and the hats and the bags and the fucking gloves and the boots and all this fucking extra shit. Leave it just away, you know. So any season where you don't have to wear that, bundle up that shit, in my opinion, is fucking great. Coming into spring is start of said time where you can live and feel like a human around here, this part of the world, this tri-state area anyway, is, I say, between March, you know, mid-March, early March, as long as it's fucking March and out of February, to like November, you know, and the sweet spot as well. Everyone knows spring, fall. But what I'm saying is, I look forward and I dwell on all these things too much sometimes, and So when time comes, I'm actually grateful a lot of times just going out wherever I'm going, anywhere, good news, bad news, nothing. If I'm just like walking like this, t-shirt, pants, shorts, not wearing, carrying fucking anything, plus going there, I'm in a much better mood just right off the bat because of that, and I don't want, fucking, just, so anyway, and more things for the spring, I'm really looking forward to. I got a drone finally. My daughter's got me a cool drone for Christmas, and this is my second one. The first one, I think I ruined it, or I broke it, or it broke the first or second time I was out there using it, because I used it like a fucking madman. I barely took any time to read how to really do it or anything. Just, like Cliff Notes, or, okay, I got it. I wanted, get up and do all that shit, and so I crashed it. And that was that. So I haven't had one since then. This one I'm going to do correctly, though. Like I had it since Christmas. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. What for? I'm not going to fly it in my fucking room or in the house or practice it, right? It would only just fuck it up by taking it out and lose parts and shit like that. No, I learned. I'm waiting till the weather is good where I can go in the backyard and do it the right way. Yeah, and shit. You try to cut corners on things like that, and sometimes you do, but most of the time you don't. You pay extra for that. Laziness ultimately is what it is. It's another insidious form of laziness, mental laziness, physical laziness, probably spiritual laziness, probably. But I don't know. It's always like each change of the season, and each season has its own cool, little thing, for me anyway. I don't know. But, I look at these things. I've always looked at these things and paid attention to them. And obviously no one else does really either. Or, back when I used to have friends and stuff when I was younger, I was still different too from them. But they were great. They were my friends at the time. And, time goes on, nothing bad. Just that's what you find out as you get older, as you get loner. That's it. Okay. I'm signing out. It's now Friday. Welcome to Friday. Happy Friday. I love Fridays. Fridays are always the best, always, forever. And Fridays are even best when they're not. Saturday's a close rival, though, obviously. But anyway, I got to get these shorts done. Out. Jason out. February 20th, 2026. 0:11 hours. 0:11 hours.